Hi, this is Vijay Bambani and I'm recording this video because I've received a lot of requests from my viewers about hand-holding required by them as to when and how and from where to buy their bullion. Doesn't matter whether you're buying gold or silver. What I'm about to tell you applies for both these metals. Now, the problem with buying gold and silver in physical format is not only about the storage, but from the point of view of where to buy it cheap from. Because as you know, in business, the discount that you get while buying your goods is your first profit. So A, you need to buy it from a place where it is cost effective and lower price without compromising on the purity. Secondly, purity. You should not get cheated. You should buy your bullion from a reliable source. Number 3, you should be able to sell it back to the same person from whom you have purchased, because a financial transaction or a profit is booked only when the investment is sold at a profit. So you should be able to sell it back. So it should be liquid. And essentially speaking, the weights and measures that you are buying should be honest enough in your favor. In this video, I'll attempt to answer some of your questions, which I think should cover most of your queries and help you take informed decisions. First of all, there are no ETFs allowed in India where silver is concerned. For gold, you have more than half a dozen or maybe even a dozen ETFs, but in silver there is no ETF. So silver, you are confined to buying in physical format. And this is how physical silver will look like. These are 20 gram. This is a 20 gram coin. This is a 20 gram bar. These are silver coins and bars that are available dime a dozen in Mumbai. Now, first question. Should you buy your bullion from your bank? The answer is no. Bad idea. While banks will be honest enough to give you gold which is 99.99% pure, there's no doubt about it, there is a problem here. And this is something that many of my viewers, my friends and family members don't really pay attention to. As per the Banking Act, a bank can sell you gold, but it cannot buy it back from you. That's problem number 1. Problem number 2, banks actually recalibrate or adjust their buying and selling prices very infrequently. So maybe the price of gold has come down on the exchanges, but they would still be selling at prices a couple of days earlier, which could be higher. That works to your disadvantage. Thirdly, and most importantly, if you were to buy this coin, assuming it's a gold coin, if you were to buy this coin from, say, State Bank of India or Bank of Baroda, they would put their logo here. It would be stamped or embossed on that coin or on that bar. Since the bank cannot buy back the bullion from you, you would have to go to your friendly neighborhood jeweler to sell it off. And he would tell you, hey, I don't want this SBI or Bank of Baroda logo, so I'm going to have to melt it, and guess who pays the melting charges? You. That's a loss. So buying from banks is not an option. Should you buy from government companies like MMTC, NMDC, etc.? Hey, I made inquiries with them and I found them to be significantly more expensive. In some cases, their prices that they were quoting were higher even than the banks that were selling this bullion to me. So I don't really want to pay a 3 to 5% premium on prices which I would otherwise get in Zaveri Bazaar. Now that brings me to e-commerce websites, especially the foreign ones. The problem is you could get gypped in a number of ways. How many horror stories have you heard about people buying expensive phones like iPhones, etc., and receiving a bar of soap? If you were to buy your gold or silver from a foreign e-commerce website, what is a guarantee that you'll get the stuff that you really want? It'll pass through the customs, and in that case, you'll have to pay import duty and GST. It is better to buy locally from an Indian seller. So I would visit Zaveri Bazaar. I would go to a government approved jeweler. I would basically insist on buying hallmarked jewelry. Hallmarked is bullion which has the stamp, the weightage, the purity, and the logo of the seller. That's like a guarantee, that's like an undertaking that he is certifying its purity, weights, measures, etc. And I would insist on buying officially. Now, this is something that Indians are very familiar with. A lot of transactions take place in bullion, which are in polite language called off the books. In very simple language, it's black money, do number ka paisa, hidden wealth, cash, call it what you want. The point is that many a jeweler might just tempt you that if you try to pay in cash and not want a bill, I will not charge you GST. It might appear a lucrative deal because you're saving a few percentage points, but believe me, there are pitfalls involved. I'll come to that later. So insist on a bill, insist on marked bullion. You could get rough bullion squares and rectangles in the local street language in Zaveri Bazaar in Mumbai. These are called lagdis, which sounds like lakdi. It's very uneven. It's like a blob of gold, like a simple rod. You know how a breadstick looks that you dip in your soup? It's uneven. Those lagdis look uneven. They have no stamping, no purity, etc. And that is a little cheaper than your hallmarked gold. But when you hear about what I have to say in the next couple of minutes, you know why you should not buy lagdis, even though they are cheaper. So I would insist on hallmarking, I would insist on bills, I would insist on stamped and clearly purified gold. Thirdly, now if this was a piece of gold or even if it is silver, which it is, the simplest way of testing its purity is to take a black color oval stone, which all jewelers have, and they rub the bullion on that stone. This is called a very simple rub test. Now, experienced jewelers can make out whether the particles that are rubbed off on that stone are 14, 18, 22 or 24 carat, or the silver is 95, 98, 99% pure. That works fine under ordinary circumstances, but when it comes to being cheated, these are no ordinary circumstances. Now, pay very close attention to what I'm saying now. There have been instances where I have come across cases where, if this was to be a 1 kilo bar of silver, it would actually look like a bar of soap. Now, in the rub test, what happens if the top 1 centimeter surface is pure silver, but the center is aluminium, steel, or maybe just a rock? I could get cheated. So in the rub test, the surface would appear to be pure, but the core would be useless. So the rub test is fine, but pay a little money and go for electronic testing. Let the machine test the entire surface, the entire body mass of the bullion that you're buying. You know what? It doesn't cost too much. It'll set you back by maybe 100, 150 rupees. For the price of a simple dosa in a Udupi restaurant, you know that the entire bar, entire coin or entire brick that you're buying is 100% pure. You'll sleep safer in the night when you come home after buying that stuff. So pay a little money. Don't trust anybody at face value. Have your bullion electronically certified, preferably from a third party, not from the buyer, from a third party, and get a certificate. Also, check the rack rate in Zaveri Bazaar. Most of these official Mumbai Bullion Merchants Association members are supposed to display the buy and the sell price of gold and silver in their establishments. Are those rates cast in stone? Not at all. Any part of Asia that you go, bargaining is my birthright as a client. So can you get a little bit of a discount? Yes. In a market which is frenzied, which is crazy about buying stuff, maybe the discount will be smaller, or there are also chances you may not get a discount. But more often than not, if it is somebody who you regularly do business with, do expect a small discount. I hope this video clarifies a lot of questions that you have about how to buy bullion, including the safety, the purity, the testing, weights, measures, bills, etc., etc. If you've watched this video on YouTube, don't forget to click like on this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. In the comments section, do let me know what you thought about this video and what you would want me to record next. And help me reach out to fellow traders and investors and spread the cult of knowledge-based investments. Do take very good care of yourself, your health, your family, trades and investments. Vijay Bambwani signing off for now. Till we meet again in my next video. Thank you for watching.
Also, do not forget to subscribe to my free email newsletter, Fast Profits Daily, and get my free guide, How to Trade Markets Like a Pro.